A little bit about me. I wasn't always a comedian. I used to be in the home improvement industry. I was a divorce attorney. No, not really. Oh, I really think I found a niche for divorce attorneys, though. I think they should target those tiny house hunter people about 6 months after they move in. Oh, man. Gosh. These people are moving into houses to 150 square feet. I love my wife. I love my daughter. Our house is 3,000 square feet, but sometimes I still can't get far enough away. Man, I need my space. Oh, boy. Gotta tell you, I'm trying to lose some weight, too, trying to get back in shape. I was lying in bed and I saw a commercial for that P90X program. Have you seen that? The P90X program? This is an extreme workout diet program. 90 days, 30 minutes a day. I thought I can stumble my way through that. And it's going quite well. I'm 2 months into the program. As of last week, I've lost 2 easy payments of $39.95. So I think it's going quite well. One more payment, and this body's all mine right here, free and clear. So I got that going for me. Oh, boy. Gosh, I always like to take a little bit of my time and do a public service announcement, too. I've got to tell you, I'm very much against idiots texting and driving. Anybody here text and drive? Yeah, I do it too, but we're not the idiots, are we, right? I'm only against the idiots doing it, all right? I'm going to tell you about one. I was driving down the road, and this guy pulls up beside me in this rented U-Haul pickup truck, just texting away the whole time he's beside me. I thought, you idiot. Yeah, of course he doesn't care about himself or the other people on the road, but in the seat right next to him, he has a little boy, probably 10 years old. I thought, oh, you idiot. When your kid's in the car, you need to pay attention. I don't text and drive with my daughter in the car. I thought he's going to cause an accident. Sure enough, right then, right on cue, bam, I rear-ended the lady in front of me. My daughter's with me. She's fine because I wasn't texting. But the point is, don't text and drive, okay? Innocent people can get hurt. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, boy. Got a lovely daughter, incredible daughter. She's 14. Skinny little thing, but this girl can eat and eat and eat. I can't afford to feed her. I'm a comedian, right? So I was lying in bed again. I saw another commercial. For 22 cents a day, you can feed a child in Africa. So I bought her a plane ticket, right? 7 weeks, I'll have made my money back. I've done the math. I've got it figured out, right? And I'm not going to worry about her either, because Oprah Winfrey's built some good schools for girls over there. Matt Damon's got water.org. Everyone's going to have fresh water. And if she plays her cards right, Angelina Jolie might adopt her. So, got Hollywood raising my baby. That's what's happening, right? Oh, boy. Now, Angelina Jolie has adopted 3 kids from third world countries over the years, you know? And that's great. I thought that was impressive until I found out it only cost 22 cents a day to feed them. Angelina, man, with your money, you want to impress me, adopt somebody from Palm Coast, right? Yeah, jeez. But she really did. That was awesome. She did that. And then when she and Brad Pitt got married, Brad adopted the kids as well, right? Now, you know they went through a divorce about 2 years ago. There was a great prenup, so there's no alimony. But poor Brad has to pay 66 cents a day in child support. So next time he's in a movie, go out and see him. Buy that ticket. We got to feed those kids, all right? Oh, boy. Do have a lovely daughter. Great daughter. At Christmas time, we were shopping for stocking stuffers for friends, and we went to the Dollar Tree, okay? I know you guys don't know what this is because you're in Palm Coast, but the Dollar Tree is where you go in and everything costs $1, okay? Just in case you didn't know that. We were standing at the checkout line, and there was a home pregnancy test for $1. Exactly. And my daughter said, who's that for? And I said, for people who buy Dollar Tree condoms. That's who it's for. Man, oh, God. Incredible daughter. Got a great wife to go along with it. Awesome wife. As a matter of fact, my wife was very encouraging. She's the one who encouraged me to come out and do stand-up comedy. She thinks if I come out here, I can get this out of my system, right? And I won't be pushing my humor on her when I get home. With that kind of logic, I think the next thing she's going to encourage me to do is get a hooker. Nobody got that. Did you get it? Oh, well, laugh louder. Laugh out. That was funny, wasn't it? No, she's not going to do that. I already asked her. No, she said no. No. Oh boy, no, she is awesome. We've been married for almost 19 years next month, as a matter of fact. I can't tell you exact date because I give away all of our passwords and PIN numbers. She hates when I do that, but at least I remember our anniversary, you know. No, but that is awesome. We have been married for that long, you know. And Orlando talked about it. People ask us how we how we keep our relationship so strong, you know. And I tell them, you know, we made a vow over 19 years ago. No matter how busy we got, family, friends, careers, whatever, we take time each week for date night, and we still do that after 19 years. So, thank you, I appreciate that. Mine's Monday and hers is Saturday, so that's why she's not here. So she's out on date night. I'm working. Oh boy. No, she is awesome. You know, we got a great relationship, you know, after that length of time, it's great. But obviously in that length of time, we've had our ups and downs too, you know. And I've made my share of mistakes. I take full responsibility for that. But I was always very consistent with my mistakes, okay? Seems like I would do something to make her mad about once every 28 days. She'd be mad at me for a week, and then she just wasn't mad at me anymore. It was really weird. It was like my body was on some sort of cycle, right? And I could not control this cycle. I knew it was coming. It was like clockwork. And if I couldn't remember, all I had to do is look at the calendar, okay? My wife's very organized, so she had a calendar for me, right? My name's Patrick. She had a little code up there. PMS, Patrick must suffer, right up there on the calendar. Oh, man. Can't blame her, though. You know, I would do some stupid things. You know, I would do things like come home. Breathe was the big one, right? That really ticked her off, you know. As a matter of fact, when she was going through these periods of time, I like to call them, she even tried to help me stop breathing a few times, so. But we made it through all that. Got a great relationship now, like I said. Oh, boy. I got to tell you, they were talking, some people out here on date night tonight? Nobody's out here on date night? You're with your spouse and you're not on date night? Oh, all right. Oh, you're all on date night, right? That's awesome. Yeah, okay. Anybody here try the online dating? You can be loud. Come on, you don't have to be. That's how you met. That's awesome. Thank you for going along, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, online dating is awesome, right? Now, my wife and I have been married for 19 years, but we've been together for like 22 years. So we didn't have those dating websites back then. You know, the online dating wasn't there, but I think it's an awesome idea. I mean, you can find out a lot about a person before you date. You shouldn't have to pay for 10 or 15 dates before you find out stuff like, you know, she likes to kick fluffy bunnies or something, you know? Deal breakers, right? You shouldn't have to wait that long, right? So I think they're an awesome idea. But I've never been on one of the dating websites. But there is one website I'm on a lot I think would work great for a dating website. It's Amazon.com. Okay? Now, Amazon it's awesome. It's an awesome website, okay? And they've got some things on there that they do I think would work great for dating websites, okay? One of them is if you find something you're interested in on Amazon, Amazon's going to give you a list of other things you might be interested in, right? Okay, so if you're interested in Kim, you might also be interested in Lisa and Julie, Cindy, you know, something like that, you know? Saves you a lot of time, don't you think? And then also, another thing Amazon does is they package things together, right? So people who bought this also bought this and this, you know? So important stuff like people who dated Rachel also got a new identity and a concealed carry. You know, important stuff. Stuff that you might really be able to use, right? That's awesome. But one thing Amazon does that I think would work awesome on a dating website, even better than those, is Amazon's return policy, okay? Now, if you want to return something to Amazon, you click on it and you got a drop-down menu. It's going to give you some choices to click on. Okay, the first one is, didn't work. Okay, you don't want to date someone who's not going to work, right? Next one, not as described on website. That one's huge right there. I think that's very important. We've all heard those stories. But my favorite reason for return that would work on Amazon and on a dating website is product damaged, box okay. Take that any way you want it, folks. That's awesome. Oh boy, gosh, what do I want to tell you? I gotta tell you, I'm gonna close with this. Isn't a joke. It's what really happened to me, and so it's important that you take it any way you want. But I feel I have to get it out there. Okay. Sometimes I'm on the road for a little while, and I was out of town. I'd been out of town for a couple weeks. I was up in Atlanta, Hartsfield Airport, getting ready to fly back to Jacksonville. I sent my wife a text letting her know what time I was going to be home. She sent me a text back letting me know our daughter's away at a sleepover. We had some time to kill, so we were just texting back and forth, right? But I'm a guy, right? So you give us a little bit of time, and our mind's going to go one direction, and so our texting turned into sexting, right? And this was going great, so I checked to make sure it was her. Because she usually doesn't get into this, right? So I wanted to make sure it was her. Otherwise, it'd be very awkward at Thanksgiving. But anyway, so it was her, and she usually doesn't get into it. But everything I was suggesting, she was saying yes to, and I was getting more and more excited, right? So I finally suggested the one thing she never agreed to in her life, and to my amazement, she said yes. And I jumped up out of my seat. I thought, in 2 hours, I'm going to be home, and I'm going to... Oh, no. Thanks to autocorrect, I had talked my wife into, and she had agreed to, annual sex. That's sad, right? Yeah. That's I didn't even know I had the cock block feature on my phone. But apparently before I went out of town, she had enabled that feature. But next April, I'm getting some, and it's in writing. Folks, my name's Patrick Carson. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Oh, and don't forget the tip jar. I'm sorry. Brian told me I was supposed to go around the room. Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
Patrick Carson, everybody. Keep it going for him, Patrick. Yeah. All right. I believe we do have a table up front. If somebody from the outside who hasn't been able to see, maybe? No? All right. We'll just have...